Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Shoemaker, Becca Shoemaker, and I'm a reading specialist. And today I wanted to take and share with you some books that help us play with words. And I also wanted to talk about why it's important for students and for parents to help students be able to do that. So one of my favorite stories growing up was Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Viorst. The reason I loved this was because of that phrase. And I loved reading this to children because when I was reading it, all of the kids would say, it was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. So not only was it a good story for kids to relate to, because we've all had bad days, but it was a great story for them to be able to recite and repeat the words in the story to me. And that was such a fun phrase to say. Now, playing with words and stories, I have favorite books. This is Commotion in the Ocean. And I love this story because in here they have these brief little kind of poems about different animals in the ocean. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a mass of 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. So there's a rhythm in the story that when you're reading, you want to convey to your child. This one has some rhyming words in it. Down by the cool of the pool. And it's another fun story. And it also has some of those words highlighted for us so that we can point those out to the kids. And these are words like bump and slip and trip and crash. So these are fun. And Frog cried, wee, playing with sounds and playing with words. I also have some poems that I love to read with children. Hailstones and Halibut Bones is another one because it takes each color and it points out and pulls out words and phrases and picture images that deal with colors. Jack Polisky, awesome, because he plays with words, he plays with the fun topics, and he reads, when you're reading them, they are just so fun for kids. The children of the moth are generally full. They fill themselves with cloth, it's generally wool. They gnaw both day and night, it seems they never go to sleep. I wish they'd go away and nibble on a sheep. So lots of rhyming words. It's Raining Pigs and Noodles is another one of his, and Something Big Has Been Here. Shel Silverstein has a ton of poems. And of course, our all-time favorite, Dr. Seuss. This one is full of tongue twisters. So this is a great one to play with words and sounds with your kids. Z Was Zapped by Chris Van Allsburg is introducing us to alphabet books, which I'll do a whole series on it, but it also has the R was rolled off stage, so getting some alliteration in here. S was simply soaked. V was mysteriously vanishing. So he takes each of the letters and he gives us words that begin with that same letter. I have Tyrannosaurus was a beast. And I have our nursery rhymes, Beatrix Potter, our beloved tales of Peter Rabbit. And this one is a book of family poems. And of course, back to Dr. Seuss, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. So all sorts of fun books that allow us to help play with words.